My turn, yeah, it's my turn. I'm gonna ask you a question. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Take two. And
Get in there. I got surgery.
What?
Because I jumped off of
I really thought I was gonna die. I swear to God.
two huge fucking security guards and police officers like grabbed me by each of the arm.
Came in my room and she read my text messages. And we were like, oh, I wanna fuck you and I wanna eat you out and suck your dick and blah, 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 blah. What is the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to you?
I almost feel like I don't want to let my secret out, but it's fine.
Let me begged my mom to homeschool me after that. This is like what we're working with. Literally the sky is just muggy smoke, and the taste and the smell is cigarettes. That's what I smell.
It smells like
It's
your grandma's house used to smoke in her house.
Yes, exactly. Welcome to our channel. Yeah. And now it is time to be honest.
We're gonna take a shot first.
Okay, we're gonna take a shot first. Represent. You're telling me not to fill the whole thing up?
She's not alcoholic.
When you have one chaser, so you just awkwardly wait for them to finish.
I can't make another.
No. Pipe down. Top dog. Ooh.
Ooh, yeah.
Here's the deal, people. The times are rough. There are 2 fires going on after a huge 3.
Just in motoring.
Actually, so crazy, and we planned on having like this fun, like magical, lovely beach experience and like all these fun things, but that's just not how life's going right now. It's not even healthy to be outside. My work is closed, my school is closed because of coronavirus already, and then this, so it's just like, let's do.
This is the only view I want right now.
So here we are, a Q&A.
BFF Q&A. And this should be interesting because we've only known each other for...
Yeah, she's not even my BFF.
I'm gonna go.
I have 5 questions and she has 5 questions, and I have no idea what these questions are, and she has no idea what my questions are. Should we take another shot?
Sure. Shake it. Okay. Cut us off after this shot.
Here's...
Okay, first question. When did you lose your virginity and do you remember it?
Oh my gosh. Wow, this is a tell-all red table talk. Okay. I lost my V card when I was 15 and a half. And so it's kind of a interesting story. I was dating the guy for a year before we even had sex, and I just like thought I was so in love with him.
Did you touch his vagina? I mean, did you touch it at all?
No. No, you want to know why? Because we were in 8th grade when we got together, and we were like super sexual. Like just a couple of months in, we were sexting, and then I went over to his house and he like ate me out. And
in 8th grade?
Yeah, I swear to God, I didn't do anything to him. Yeah, in 8th grade, I was like, I remember we were watching TV. We did it on the couch with his like parents in the house. It was crazy. And then we were sexting about it the next day, and I fell asleep with my phone, and my mom came in my room and she read my text messages, and we were like, oh, I want to fuck you, and I'm gonna eat you out and suck your dick and blah, 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 blah. And so I wake up and I remember my phone was gone. I was like, oh my God. Like, you know, my mom is crazy too, by the way. So I woke up and she was literally like, it was like a scary movie. She was like sipping her coffee. She was like, looking for this.
Oh my God.
So I was grounded basically for 6 months after that, and we still stayed together. And like, we only got to talk at school.
Your mom actually kept you grounded for 6 months.
Yeah. Like, really. It was like a drill sergeant, bitch. Yeah. So in that, we probably would have had sex even sooner, but because of that, it kind of put a little dent in our plans. And we had to wait.
Talk about a cock block.
What is the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to you? I want you to pull it from the archives.
I'll never forget this. And it's actually like, it happened when I was like in 4th grade.
Yeah, mine
so
happened
like
in 2nd, but it's still detrimental.
I had a pair of favorite overalls with little cherries on it, and I thought I was so cute whenever I wore them, blah blah blah. So
I'm sure you were.
I had to go to the restroom, and I asked my teacher if I could go to the restroom, and she was like, go to the restroom in 5 minutes, blah blah blah. Go to the restroom, and I couldn't get my overalls unbuttoned, so I literally had to pee so bad I just peed, and then somebody walked in as this was happening, and there's just pee coming from the bottom of the freaking thing, and I literally was like, hey, what do I do? Because cell phones weren't like a thing then. I had to go to the nurse's office, walk around. I don't even know. I think I got like tissue paper, like, you know, that thing that you wash your hands with, and like put it around me, and had to walk to the nurse's office to call my mom, and I was just like crying. And I remember specifically like grabbing the pee thing, like, no, trying to scoop it back into the stall.
Oh.
And obviously, like, I don't know, I was in like a smaller school then, and so I just knew people knew it was gonna be me, and like, that's like the most embarrassing thing I can ever think of.
Mine is so much worse than that. Okay, have you ever stole something? And if you did, when and what?
I was a little bit of a klepto in high school, so one time, also a little bit of an alcoholic, surprise, it was my 18th birthday, and
Happy birthday.
me and my friends, like this whole summer, for some reason, I don't know why, because during the school year, your parents would give you lunch money, which I would save for the weekends for alcohol, but during the summer, you don't get lunch money. So I stole a bottle of alcohol one time, and I got this weird adrenaline rush.
People used to do that.
And then it just kept going. So I was going to my parents' camper in Morro Bay for my 18th birthday with like a few of my friends and my boyfriend. Had already hit like 2 Safeways or Save Marts or whatever. Go to this third one, and I go with an empty bag. And I put 2 bottles in my...
What kind of bottles?
I think they were vodka. I don't know. I don't discriminate against alcohol. Did it back then. Definitely do now. But, so I'm walking out of Safeway, and my best friend Taryn at the time, who was just an innocent girl, literally has not done any wrong. I had my little VW Bug. She was driving the getaway car. She's parked in front, and I just remember walking out all smiling and looking at her, and then all of a sudden 2 huge fucking security guards and police officers like grabbed me by each of the arm. And I literally just like looked at both of them, and I looked at Taryn, and she's like in the car just watching me, and I was like and they like pulled me up to like the office, and they were like, basically because I went in with the empty bag, I went in with the intent to steal. I was turning 18, so I was still 17.
Oh God.
So I had to call my parents, and he was like, which one do you want to call, your mom or your dad? And you better call your parents, because I swear if I find out you're calling anyone else, you'll go to jail. That didn't even go through my head, like, calling, because I know who I would have called. But I was like, fuck it, take me to jail. No, I'm just kidding. I ended up calling my dad, because I thought that would be the good idea.
Wasn't.
Not a good idea. But yeah, basically I was grounded. I still got a car. Next question. What is your absolute least favorite food ever? Anything.
I hate wasabi.
Whoa.
I will not touch wasabi. That shit, like, I don't understand
I love
why
wasabi.
people. I don't understand why people enjoy that. It's, first of all, the color is kind of crazy, and then
It's green.
when I eat wasabi, it like takes away. It turns off all my taste buds. So the only thing in my mouth I can taste in is now wasabi. It's like, why would I want to eat
You're like,
something that takes
wasabi.
Why would I want to eat something that takes away from everything else?
It's good.
But what's funny is like so many people like it. So
I
guess
never.
that's a good one. Okay, my turn. Yeah, it's my turn. I'm gonna ask you a question. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? What is your best sexual talent, and what do you get complimented on the most?
Okay, ladies, I have something for you. If you don't do this already, swear to God, this is what gets them. And I almost feel like I don't want to let my secret out, but it's fine.
Bring
Girl
them out. Bring 'em out.
power. Literally, just licking, swallowing, gargling the balls. You'll never have to suck a dick ever in your life ever again.
Whoa!
Literally. They love it. Get a
Wait.
little bit of the gooch, the balls, like literally.
Wait. So are you saying that you would just focus on the balls?
Literally, yeah.
Oh wait, then you're like,
Yeah, and I'll like sometimes for like shits and gigs go in there and suck on the dick, but like usually, our secret friend.
so you just like jerk them off and then
Get
you're
in
just
there.
in the balls.
Yeah.
Oh, the balls.
Yeah.
Oh.
You're welcome. And let me know how it goes.
Does any guy like be like, hey, can you actually maybe
Nope. Never.
like, hell yeah.
They probably don't get it often and they don't know how much they like it.
Wow. The gooch and the cooch. Love that.
You've never done that?
So, well, I mean, yeah, but I don't focus primarily on that area.
Oh. Well, you should, honey. All right. Next question. Biggest fear ever. Explain.
Heights. It has always
your
been.
biggest
It
fear.
has always been heights. Even in high school, when I would like go onto the bleachers, you know how you'd like sit really high, I'd get like my knees would get shaky, and then
It is a fucking fear of heights.
yeah, and
So you don't like roller coasters? Anything?
flying. I get actual like. One time when I was flying by myself from South Carolina home, I sat next to this guy that had a worse fear of flights than me, and I really thought I was gonna die. I swear to God, you guys, it was this old guy, and he didn't have like a phone or anything. He was reading a book, and he was just like, he would have shots after shots, and he was like the whole time he was just like, and there was such bad turbulence. I mean, it's just the worst. And first of all, I don't even understand how we're up in the air. Like, I feel bad that I never said anything to him because I was just so
You were
scared
probably
myself.
freaking out yourself.
And I just honestly,
It depends on who you sit by. Cause
it's totally who you sit by. In that one particular flight, what was your first impression of me?
I
Can't
know.
lie, and you have
I
to
know.
remember exactly when you met me.
Well, I met you after I already knew who you were. I met you, and you told me, or you're the one who told me, like, you knew I was doing hair or whatever, like school or something like that. Or maybe I brought it up to you, but I knew you were in hair school.
Yes.
And so I already had a soft spot for you, but I thought you were really pretty. But then I was like, she kind of seemed like she'd be a bitch. And then I saw her
Really?
Instagram. Yeah, because pretty people usually, like, when you see pretty... I'm very nice, like, when I'm, like, outgoing, and you were too, but you were also working. So I was like, she's being fake. So I was like, she's being fake.
No way. I'm actually feel like I'm more rude at work, which, sorry, Chris, if you're watching this, but I'm definitely nice.
No,
in
she was
person.
really nice to me. But I also didn't know if you knew me. It's just like that. It's such a small town. I didn't know. But I didn't get bad
There's
vibes from you.
bitches in this motherfucking town, that's why.
Last question for me. The longest grudge you've ever held? No tea. Period.
Wait, what?
The longest grudge that you've ever held against someone?
No tea?
No, I just meant because I said grudged.
Okay.
The long.
There was this one instance with this girl that I was roomies with, actually, my only roommate I've ever had in my life. And we had this falling out over a guy that I was talking to, and I was very insecure at the time, and I just felt kind of threatened by her. Like, she would say weird things about the guy I was talking to, like sexual things that I didn't really find funny, but she did. And like it just like kind of rubbed me the wrong way, so I kind of just dropped her as a friend, and I still haven't talked to her.
Did you guys have a falling out, or you just like stopped talking to her completely?
We had a huge, like, it was a war at the time because I had to like move out, and it was like it was the worst falling out I've ever had in my life with a girl. And it was, yeah, I still haven't talked to her. Actually, that's a lie. I reached out to her after this person and I broke up, and just to say sorry, because literally burning bridges scares, it's awful to me. I want to like kind of have peace, but she didn't really say anything. She was just like, you know, I don't care anymore. That was a long time ago. I don't even know why you're reaching out. So I was like, okay.
Okay, obviously she cares.
Like, it was just kind of weird, but yeah, that was really sad. I hated, because it was really me being insecure over a guy. And I feel like for anyone else, like, if you're feeling adversity towards your friend over a guy you just met, it's not her, it's him, typically, or it's you.
How long were you friends with her?
Probably just as long as us right now. Yeah.
Did she always have this behavior?
Yeah, and like the first night I met this guy, she said, she's like, I'm fucking him tonight. But she didn't
Well, that's probably why.
Didn't know I liked him at the time, so I feel like that just kind of was like, I always kind of felt like she wanted him. And she did.
You weren't wrong.
And then we were all gonna move in together. It was this wild thing. We were all gonna move in together, and I wanted to just move in with him, but she was like, let's just all move in, and then what if she like tries to fuck me? And I'm like, why would you say that? It was just kind of the both of them, honestly. And I just dropped.
They probably were fucking.
I dropped her first, and then I ended up dropping him.
It's number 5 for me.
This question is, what is your craziest drunken story? Give us some drama.
All right. Well, I got surgery.
What?
Because I jumped off of a balcony one time. I told everyone I tripped down some stairs, but that is not what happened. The one that made me realize...
The one that made her...
I don't have to change my life. I just have to change my boyfriend.
Oh, shit. Let's get it.
Okay, so I have a scar. I love my scar. Right here.
Wow, that is a... I thought that was your vein.
Nope. And it's a scar.
Whoa, and that's a bad place to have a scar.
Everyone thinks
like
I like
your
cut my...
wrist.
Yes, that somebody asked me that one time, and I was like, do I look like the type of bitch to cut my wrist? That's a cute doggy. Okay.
We love your
Chris,
doggy.
this is what happened. It was concourse weekend, actually, a big car show.
What year?
It was 2 years ago. I was with this guy for almost 9 years, and I was just over it, whatever. But when you're with someone for that long, you feel stuck. It's hard to break up. We live together. We have dogs together. But, like, he was just so... we dated when we were 20. When you're 28,
She's gonna
29,
30.
you just don't want the same things anymore. Everything I liked about him, hated about him, now.
And I just heard, this is good, I meant to tell you this, but when you start to feel a little bit of resentment with your partner for whatever reason, and you don't like, either you don't talk about it, or it just gets worse, resentment becomes like a cancer in a relationship. How good is that?
That's the truth.
Once you start feeling resentment, you need to fucking figure out why.
Yeah, and get over it.
Yeah. Finish the story.
Broke my wrist. I told everyone I fell down a flight of stairs. But we were fighting that night. And we had a balcony. And, well, one went to concourse, all these people. Yeah, we had a balcony and we were fighting. And for me, when I'm like fighting, I'm like, don't leave. Like, we're going to work through this. And he's like, no, I'm out. We'll talk about this later. And I'm like, okay, fuck you. So he jumped off the balcony to like basically get away from us fighting. And
How big or how tall was your balcony? Like this tall?
it was
And
a second
What
story.
did he
So it's
jump
probably
off? What did he jump onto?
the grass. He fucking did it. I don't know, he's a Power Ranger or something. So I thought I could do it.
Oh, she's like,
He fucking did
you
it.
can-
And I guess I landed on my wrist and literally broke my wrist in 6 different places. It was so broken and swollen that I had to literally go to the hospital that night. And he literally went to the hospital that night. I was broken in so many places that I had to walk around with a broken arm for like a week until it was not swollen, so they could like look at it again and see like how to fix it. And then I had to get surgery, and now I'm a bionic bitch. You can't tell.
She jumped. This bitch jumped off a balcony.
I literally would not do that now, but back then we were dating for 9 years. I'm like, we're gonna work this out.
She said, "I will jump. You jump. I
You
jump.
jump,
You're
I
a bird. I'm a bird." Anyways, you can hear the sirens because life is crazy.
Turn around and show them the air.
I'm going to, so we gotta go because we gotta take pictures, and we'll see you
Peace
motherfucking next time.
Bye.
All right, remember, you don't have to be yelling, but just like talk a little deeper, you know, because my voice is super light sometimes, but when I'm on camera, when we're rolling, I'm deep.
All right.
Yes. There it is. I knew she was in there.